Up, dog. Say, man, y'all wonder why out of everybody's community, and they have their leaders and their speakers, they have the same leaders and speakers for a long time and they last. You know what I'm saying? They leaders and speakers die from old age or, at least when they get elderly or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Versus black leaders and speakers, they die early. Y'all wanna know what's going on? Those communities have taken the time to educate themselves. Majority of the communities that we envy as black people, like black people are mad at the Arabians, Indians, they mad at the Mexicans now. You know what I'm saying? The Latin, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna say our Latin people, they mad at them. They definitely been mad at the white folks all this time. Let me tell y'all something. We can't forget about the other white folks. We gotta include the Asians in there. You know what I'm saying? Besides the ones that's carbon, but all that shit don't matter. We all human. But I gotta talk on this level so you niggas can understand me. You niggas can hear me. So basically, what I'm saying is, y'all don't understand, black people. The people that you're hating on, at one point in history, they didn't have the resources that you did because you didn't want to share them. Truth be told. Once you niggas started going against each other over the resources and shit, well, guess what? You created a cycle. You started a cycle. And like we all know, if we don't know, behavior is influential. So we influence the other cultures. That's the best way to put it. We as a people, when we went to war with each other, we influenced other cultures with that behavior that we displayed. So, like I said, if we were leaders of the world, like we love to say people took some shit away from us, like we love to blame everybody else for our poverty. No, nigga, we created our own poverty and we still creating it because we have failed to do what? Educate ourselves. And I ain't talking about trying to educate ourselves so that we can sound like the people that we hate, because that's all we do. We sound like. Only a few of us actually educate ourselves, and then we, you know what I'm saying, actually apply the shit and use it to get out of a poverty mindset. Now the only fucked up thing about it is what we started doing once we became industrial, once the world became industrialized, when that came in through, we joined that shit. So we created other little small groups, you know what I'm saying, to keep all this knowledge amongst them so that we can have consumers. You know what I'm saying? So we can have workers. Well, they never denied you to get the knowledge. That's why they made libraries public. Let me get real deal deep with you niggas. At one point, nigga, you had libraries. Your people had libraries of this shit. Everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere in this dimension, you had libraries. Big libraries. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Now, they only know about one or two, but actually, nigga, you had big libraries on each state, continent, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I can give it to you however you want it, baby. But they destroyed that shit. You know what I'm saying? They destroyed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they wanted to recreate that. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to recreate that. But the thing about it was, they wanted to write it in language and not in song. So when people be like, oh, they destroyed the knowledge, you niggas weren't gonna be able to crack the code no way, because you didn't have the songs. You don't know the songs, and you don't know the language the songs are being sang in, and you wouldn't understand the art. You know what I'm saying? So, my nigga, like I said, bro, they destroyed the shit, and they didn't even have full knowledge of it. They just destroyed it because they didn't want you to get any more of it. But it was giving to them the permission to do so from your God, because it was a way for you two motherfuckers to come back together, to be able to become one again, so that you can get in connection with God and understand that, hey, we have this shit. It's within us. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we gotta do is connect back to God. That's all we gotta do. But no, that's not what we do. Instead, we like to sit back and blame people. Then we get in these environments together, and they end up being low trust environments. And you wonder why they lack resources, because can't nobody trust motherfuckers that's in their emotions. It's not because you're black. It's not because of any of that shit. It's not because of no stereotype. No, you niggas are just emotional. And people that can't control their emotions, guess what they do? They take it out on the world. They take it out on the people that they love. They take it out on the people that help them. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, you are a liability and you are a high risk. You're a threat. Who the fuck gonna trust? Why do you think when your God quoted in your Bible to not trust a man pretty much that is filled with anger or carry the heaviness of his mother? Most mothers are angry. So, nigga, you gotta understand, it wasn't meant for you to be in your emotions all the time. Emotions are a part of life. It's all a part of this shit. But nigga, you can't keep using your emotions to motherfucking make poor decisions. And then when you make the poor decisions and create the reality, because you're constantly manifesting this shit, you can't blame the world for that shit, bro. You are creating your reality. Now, you niggas is all seeing the same picture because you niggas is all seeing the same thing. Niggas see something different. Them racists had to see something different. A lot of them racists that y'all hate, that I love, nigga, they seen something different. So once they started seeing something different besides what they were being told, once they started using the free resources, nigga, the library is free. A lot of them people in them third world countries now that's coming up with all these motherfucking money that's coming up, nigga, Africa, all this shit, nigga, the reason why the library became a free thing. In some of these countries, nigga, they got libraries. They went to fucking library, bro. The spare money that they had made. Just think about a Mexican down in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a rural area, whether it's a city area, the niggas that's coming over here and they banking big dollars, you know what they started doing when they was making their little couple of pennies or change or $1 a day? Some niggas in there was kids. But instead, they use everything around them to, you know what I'm saying, learn from. So they started seeing the man, the foreigner that was there running these fucking places, they seen him reading books. So they was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a book. I'm gonna save $13. It's gonna take a couple days of work, but if I buy that book, I might start thinking like that man. That's what niggas started doing, bro. And when I say niggas, I call everybody nigga, because nigga is really universal. So look, these people y'all hating on, man, these foreigners that's coming over here, I got Nigerian brothers. Not Nigerian friends, nigga. I got Nigerian brothers, man. I seen how them niggas live. You know what I'm saying? On the other side of that screen. You know what I'm saying? I seen how them niggas live. Listen, bro. Them niggas took their money. They took their money, bro, and they invested it in themselves. And they bought knowledge. And they used everything inside of them, bro, that they had. From the energy to the wisdom to the intelligence. And they turned that shit into something. See, you niggas don't understand. In America, why they come over here and why they be so mad at you, especially black. You know why people hate, you know why other minority groups hate black people and they dislike them when they're Americans? It's simply because, nigga, everything they had to fight for and everything they had to work hard for, bro, it was free. I just told you, they worked hard to buy them books. Nigga, listen, they was mad at you niggas. You niggas prisons had libraries. Them niggas was in rat infested, inhumane, nothing. They couldn't read nothing. You niggas prison even had libraries and the education was free. Nigga, that was the fact these niggas ain't even gotta buy education. They got all these libraries over here, nigga. They ain't gotta buy no education and they ain't buying it. They ain't using it. They ain't getting the free education. Nigga, I was mad at y'all. These Nigerians and shit, them motherfuckers ain't never went to school.